From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
You want to go where to buy a new refrigerator? Steve's A to Z Appliance in Cottonwood? In Cottonwood? Just a 10-minute drive. And they'll save us money. New and used, honest, reliable, factory-trained repair service and parts, and they'll save us money. And dispose of this thing? We gotta make the short drive to Steve's A to Z. Thanks, son.
Steve's A to Z Appliance, front and main streets in Cottonwood. Drive a little, save a lot.
Good morning, everyone. It's going to be another nice day out there today. You know, you take a look at what we saw yesterday, and that's pretty much what we're going to have here for today. And it looks like this dry and mild weather will last through Saturday. We're not going to see a very big spread in our temperatures. I mean, they'll kind of go up and down a little bit here by a few degrees, but nothing really all that noticeable. But we do expect to see a chance for some showers to return by late this weekend, probably sometime around the second half of the weekend, and in particular for early next week. But overall, bottom line, I'm not expecting to see a lot of snow or rain for that matter, even as we get and approach Christmas as well. So we do have some wet weather heading our way, but at this point, it doesn't look like a major soaker, at least over the next week or so. All right, let's get you through the day today. And of course, we're looking at those cold temperatures again, but you know, it's not too terribly cold out there. And I do expect that those temperatures will get warmer to the mid 60s for the valley. How about Siskiyou and Modoc County? And again, places like Alturas, you're going to be closer to the 20s this morning, but otherwise getting to around 50 this afternoon and mainly staying in the 40s for most of us in the eastern mountains, especially as you go higher in elevation, obviously. There's a look at your north coast forecast for today, and we are going to see some of that morning fog. Otherwise, partly to mostly cloudy skies today, mid-50s there, close to, if not right around 60 for those daytime highs inland, and probably somewhere in the mid to upper 50s for places like Trinity County. So we do have a storm system off to our north and west. You can clearly see a nice spin here. You've got the colder air, but the energy with this storm system is being pushed northward. Why? Because we have high pressure in place, and that's pushing all that energy to our north, and that's what's leaving us with mostly sunny skies. Now we do, again, you can see it's approaching, but it breaks apart before it gets here. And then we do have a swirling area of low pressure that'll kind of dive down to the south. So by Saturday, we're beginning to see maybe a chance late in the day on Saturday for the coast. But as we go into Saturday night into Sunday, it pushes through. I think snow levels will probably be somewhere around 4,500, 5,500 feet, somewhere within that range. But notice this is not very widespread. We don't have a ton of moisture to work with, so we're just not going to see a ton of rainfall out of this. Now, it gets a little bit heavier as we go through the day on Monday, so I think better chances for rain, snow in the Sierra, and then again, we're still seeing some fairly high snow levels, probably around 4,500, 5,500 feet. Okay, now we have another system. Now, this one, as we go into next week, so we're next Tuesday that we're looking at here. This one looks to kind of rotate around the area of low pressure, but the low pressure itself looks to dive down to the south. So it looks like chances may begin to diminish with rain, especially as we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday. But look at this. I mean, we look at December 18th through the 22nd, and you can see really the pinpoint is to our south, actually. It looks like more rainfall may be hitting central and southern California. That being said, we do have chances for seeing some of that wet weather. But as I mentioned, I don't anticipate a lot. So we talk about snow levels. Okay, one of the things we have to look at are the temperatures, right? The warmer the temperature, the higher the snow level. So we actually do expect to see above normal temperatures here as we go into the next 6 to 10 days. So let's take a look at our wave heights, and you can see for today, not that bad, looking pretty good. And they're going to actually lower overnight, but then as we go through the day on Wednesday, we may begin to see them increase as that disturbance begins to approach. But still, overall, the wave height shouldn't be too bad over the next 24 hours or so. Here's a marine forecast for today. North winds at 5 to 10 knots, waves from the north at 5 feet. And about 5 seconds, and there you can see no alerts are in the forecast. All right, so let's take a look at our forecast for today, and yeah, we got plenty of sunshine out there. Now notice it's still cool though, only reaching the 40s for most of us in the eastern mountains, including Modoc County. Looks like Siskiyou County will be about the same here, but there's Trinity County, upper 50s to low 60s. That's the case inland. and not to mention along the coast. And of course, where's the warmer air? Obviously in the valley, with temperatures in the mid 60s, give or take, for today. So here's your 7-day outlook. If you look at the end of the next 7-day period, yes, we've got better chances for rain beginning to move in. But notice the temperatures. I mean, yes, they're going up and down a little bit, but basically low 50s for Siskiyou County, upper 40s, low 50s for Modoc County, and for the eastern mountains, mainly in the 40s for the next 7 days. And there you can see that chance for precipitation. Starting off fairly high on Sunday, but then as we go into Monday, they may lower a bit, but again, not by a ton. There's a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. And I've included a chance for showers as early as Sunday and continue that chance for showers. In fact, it looks like better chances going into your Monday. Temperatures not varying a whole lot, but we will see that dip in the temperatures as we go in the second half of the weekend and early next week. Here's your 7-day outlook for the coast. And of course, you can see temperatures upper 50s to low 60s. There are those showers moving in on Sunday, not to mention Monday of next week. That's also the case for the inland areas and Weaverville. Of course, Trinity County, you are seeing that chance for showers by Sunday into early next week.